Hi, fellas. You're watching Stat Chat Sports. We're here for BT's Game of the Week. BT, you do this every week and you usually pick an absolute cracker. We're hoping this week is no exception. What's the one game, if you don't have the time, that you should be sitting down and watching it all the way through?
Richmond versus Fremantle. It's going to seem like we're talking about Richmond a lot this week, but obviously when it comes to finals time, you're always talking about them. So this is a big game. I could have gone Bulldogs Melbourne, but I'm going with these two based on both coming off a loss and both need a win. So
yeah,
it should be hopefully a good game Friday night.
Probably has the biggest stakes on it as well, doesn't it, Steve? You've got, if Freo lose, they're definitely not making the top four. If Richmond lose, they're a good chance to not make the top eight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think you'd say it's probably a bigger game for Richmond, obviously, because they're in danger of losing the finals altogether. But yeah, it's just as big for Freo, I suppose, as well, because that top four giving you that second chance is big, especially for probably not probably, but for an inexperienced finals team, they could do with a second chance.
I'm just going to throw a bit of a prediction out here. Whether Fremantle win or lose this game, watching their game on the weekend, I watched the whole thing, they will not win a final. Even if they make top four, They're going out in straight sets.
That's a big call.
That team could not handle pressure. They were atrocious as soon as there was a bit of pressure applied to them.
Yeah, that's a big call. We'll hold on to that one. We'll keep that in the memory bank for the bold predictions. But Andy Brayshaw shut down against the Swans for probably the first time all year, Tazza. Is that going to be a crucial matchup for Richmond to make sure they get that right, nullify his influence?
Yeah, it remains to be seen who would go to him, though. I'm not sure if Richmond really do play that sort of lockdown role, or they haven't really done it much in the past from memory. But yeah, of course, you've got to play a man-on-man, especially on someone like Brayshaw, who just covers the ground probably better than just about any other midfielder in the competition. He's everywhere, and I mean he's an outlet for Freo and has been all season. So cutting that off is a huge key for them for Richmond to get the dub.
Some of the big stars also out of this one as well, Steve. We are recording this early in the week, but already confirmed Tom Lynch, Dusty Martin, they won't be playing in this game. How did Richmond overcome that? How do they manage to get this done without some of the big stars not playing?
Yeah, it'll be tough. I mean, you're talking about Mr. Finals himself. I mean, he's not been great since he sort of came back, but he's still an influence, and he'll still draw some serious attention from the Fremantle midfielders. But yeah, I don't really. I mean, and obviously Lynch, a big key forward for him. It'll definitely hurt him a fair bit. Yeah, they're going to have to just rely on the rest of the midfielders and maybe a Rewalt as well to pick up the slack in the forward line. If he plays as well, so they're going to have a tough job.
Do you reckon you tip them? Are you thinking they're a chance in this game at home, Friday night, big stage? They should be used to it.
Yeah, it's at Marvel. It's not at the G, which I mean that might play into the Dockers' favour a little bit more. But regardless, it's still in Melbourne. I don't know. I'm just slightly leaning a bit more towards Fremantle, I think. Yeah, I just think they're probably a slightly better team. I think.
That's fair enough. BT, what are you thinking, mate? You're a man that's always got the stats behind you and always not short of an opinion.
I'm not going on stats this one. I'm like I just touched on before. I think with Richmond losing to the North Melbourne, I think they're going to come out absolutely firing, and their pressure is going to be like a finals like pressure. And it's whether Fremantle can hold up to that. And I don't think they're going to be able to. I think it's going to be a fairly like scrappy type game. But I think Richmond is my tip for this one.
What's the weather going to be like?
Inside, mate. It's at the Dome.
just putting that out there, making sure no one brings that shit up.
Yeah, we don't talk conditions here on the channel. Not a thing at all. Tazza, what do you reckon, mate?
It's a kind of clash of two styles, I feel. Richmond's sort of chaos ball and the Freo uncontested possession, want to keep the ball and ping it around a little bit. But yeah, I do think it's going to be a scrappy game, and it will lend towards Richmond's style a little bit more. So, I mean, we've seen Freo beat the Saints at Marvel only a couple of weeks ago now. So we know they can get it done against that kind of caliber team. I mean, Richmond Saints are sitting pretty much neck and neck. So purely on what I think the game's going to be played like, I think Richmond get it done.
Yeah, I'm going Freo. I think Freo, I think, is a better team, and I think they're going to respond well after last week and, yeah, really cement themselves as a contender. BT, that's a big call for you to say they're not going to win final. I think Freo is definitely going to break that duck and win a final this year, and then this will be a crucial win to help them on their way to do that. So we're split across the board. If you're a fan of either team, let us know in the comments why you think they're going to win. If you're a neutral, give us a tip. Let us know who you think's winning this game. I'd love to hear all the opinions in the comments on video.